You seemed to be fired up when you guys signed LeSean McCoy the other day. You sent out that tweet. And I know you've done that with other guys in the past, but what about this signing kind of got you going?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously been a great player in this league for a long time, and someone that is going to come in, and I've learned is a very intelligent guy that seemed to pick it up the offense fast. And so, I mean, anytime you add good players to this team, I'm going to be excited about just trying to find a way to win a football game every single week.
I know you like the other backs you guys have, but is there something maybe he brings that maybe you guys didn't have?
Yeah. I mean, I think Damian is someone that can make plays, kind of running the ball and catching the ball as well. But anytime you add great players to this team, you're going to have that depth, and just keep adding depth and depth. I mean, I seem like at every single position we can go 3 or 4 deep, and we still have guys that can make plays, and so it makes my job a lot easier whenever you're able to do that.
Has he talked at all about what it was like to work with Andy in Philadelphia and just the time that you've known LeSean?
Yeah, he has, and I mean, he talks about how he's kind of sees some of the same stuff that they did back then, but obviously seeing all the different stuff that we do now, and so it's definitely going to help him with transitioning into this offense. It's not like it's brand new to him, but he's still got to learn all the different innovations that we've kind of added in the last few years.
Jacksonville is a team you've seen before. When you've got a team that you've played before, how do you have notes that you've kept before? How do you go about playing the games the way that they played you and everything?
Yeah, you definitely have notes. You get to watch that game a couple times, seeing how they went about it and what they had success with and what we had success with. And so I think the biggest thing is knowing that they're going to have adjustments, and you're going to have to make adjustments on the fly and have adjustments that are going to go in with the game plan. And Jacksonville has a great defense. They have guys in every single position that can make plays. And so just kind of playing that chess match during the game and taking what's there and taking those shots when they're there is something that we're going to have to kind of work on throughout the week and go out and capitalize in the game.
What's your relationship been like with Chris Conley since he moved on to the Jags?
No, I still talk to Chris. I mean, Chris was a good friend of mine. His wife and my girlfriend are good friends, and so I'm able to still keep up with him. I know he's going out there working hard and excited for the season as well, so it'd be kind of cool to get to play against him in that first week.
What ways, if any, might you feel different on this day, 3 days before the start of the season, than you did 4 days before the start of the season last year?
Yeah, I mean, you still have that little nervousness of going into the start of the season, but at the same time, just having the familiarity with what it is and what you need to go out there and accomplish is something that's different. Last year, you think you know, but you don't know until you get there, and this year I kind of have that experience now of how you have to go out there and kind of weather the emotions early and then go out there and play a good football game.
Did you feel you surprised yourself in any way last year?
That first game, I think I got helped out a lot. I think Tyreek ran a punt back the first drive, and then I think I threw a slant to him, and he scored a touchdown. So that kind of helped me kind of get settled in pretty quickly there. So just kind of going out there and doing what Coach Reed says to do, not trying to do too much, and letting the offense run itself.
Andy has mentioned Pat plays to us specifically during the OTA period in training camp. How exciting is it for you to see those plays that he designed, and how eager are you to sort of start to show those in a regular season sort of showcasing format?
Yeah, definitely excited to be able to kind of show all these plays that we've been working on all throughout training camp and watch how they're gonna work during the game. It's stuff that we've worked on all off season of how we think we can exploit defenses and how we think we can go out there and have success based off stuff we did last year. And so I'm excited that we're able to kind of go out there now and use the full game plan and do everything that we need to do in order to hopefully come out with a win.
How much do you feel like you had an imprint on sort of those plays or sort of the concepts? How much do you feel like you were able to work with Andy yourself to bring some ideas to those sort of plays?
Yeah, I'm always spitting ideas at Coach, and so he usually weeds them out and finds the good ones. But I'm always out there trying to find different plays that we can do in order to put our guys in the best position. And Coach, I mean, I'm sure you know, has like 1 million note cards of plays, and so I mean, just kind of using that and telling him which ones I like and which ones that we need to kind of sit back and work on a little bit more is something that he always listened to my input about.
Pat, Jacksonville is the only team you didn't throw a touchdown pass against last year. The lowest, quarterback rating in the season. What do they do differently when you go back and look, or how did you play differently compared to the rest of the way you played out last year?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, they have a good defense. I mean, they have a really good defense. And like you said, there's depth everywhere. It's not about just they have a great player here, great player here. They have great players all over the field. And so they're going to play fast. They're going to play sound. And I have to take what's there when it's there and take the shots when it's there. And I feel like last year I just kind of missed the shots when they were there. And I kind of try to force some things that didn't work out in my favor. And so that stuff that you have to play against a great defense like that, you have to make sure that you're on top of your game the whole entire game, and that's stuff that I'll have to do better this year.
What have you learned about Matt Moore so far? What, you just kind of getting to know him.
Yeah, I mean, he's picking up the offense fast. You can tell he's a veteran guy that understands what we're trying to do and how we're trying to do it. And so he's someone that I feel like will give me a lot of advice and input that could help me out throughout the season.
Jacksonville's going to have Jalen Ramsey follow around Tyreek. Again, Andy said that's not too much different than last year, but is there an added eagerness when you guys learn that together? Okay, we want to make the most of this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen's a great player, someone that usually falls around kind of the best receivers every single week, so he's used to being in that position. But for us, we're going to run the offense the way we always run it, and we're going to try to do what we can to find ways to exploit their defense in general and go out there and find ways to have success. And he's someone that's going to be a good matchup for any receiver that he goes against. But I'm excited to kind of get out there and just run the offense and try to find ways to put the ball in the end zone, of course.
You talked in the past about your photographic memory, just your recall being so good. Coach has talked about it. When you think back to the Jacksonville games, is it one of those when you're studying that you can recall certain plays against certain defense? Not like McVay did, recall that every play, but is it similar in that they caught a player situation and you remember necessarily what the look was?
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. I mean, just understanding what I was thinking in that situation and understanding when you watch it on film why I can make it better, I think is something that I've really kind of started to look back on now. Whenever it's you playing and you're watching yourself play, you understand why you made the decision, good or bad, and then you understand how to make it better.
When they signed Chase to their practice squad, and people think, oh, they signed him so they can get some secrets or whatever. What are your thoughts about bringing a guy in like that week before the season when you play them? He's a friend of yours. Yeah,
I'm super happy for Chase. I mean, he's someone that worked super hard while he was here, and he got to go down there and try out, and he made the team. And so I know he's someone that's going to work hard and keep doing whatever he can to make his name in this league. And so I'm excited for him and his opportunities there.
You think they've been peppering him, asking questions about what you guys are going to do, or what?
Yeah, I mean, but that goes on all around the league. I mean, you got a lot of guys. You got Chris Conley there. We got guys that know some of the stuff we do. But I think that's the biggest thing with Coach Reed is you can never get a handle on it because he's going to keep adding and keep innovating every single week.
With that kind of photographic memory, Pat, what's burned deeper into your brain? Bad plays, great plays? Which ones kind of stick with you more?
I mean, it's a mixture of both. I think it doesn't necessarily matter if it's bad or good. It's just about finding ways to make it better the next time. Even if you throw a touchdown, you want to make it easier on yourself. And so that's stuff that I work on. Stuff that I work on with coaches, Coach Reed, Coach Bieniemy, Coach Kafka, is trying to make myself better in each and every way, and doing that on a day-to-day basis.
Sammy,
A couple more, guys.
About this offseason, how he really feels healthier than he ever has. You've got to see him, talk with them, play with them most. Is there a level that maybe fans haven't seen that Watkins can reach this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think when he was out there last year, he was playing at a very high level, and you saw how it positively affected our offense whenever he was out there. So just to have him out there flying around, making plays, I mean, he's someone that seems like he's in great shape. He's flying around every single rep and doing whatever he can to make sure he's in the best possible situation every single time he's out there.
Do you have any special advice for the rookies, guys like McCoy or some of those guys that could get a little too amped up? Do you talk to them this week and let them know kind of how to handle it, or you just kind of let them they kind of figure it out on their own?
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely talk to them a little bit, especially when we get out there closer to the game day. But, I mean, I think that's the best thing about these young guys that we have is they're going out there and just making plays, doing what they've done since they've been in Pop Warner football. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's about just knowing how to play fast and go out there and do what you've done to get you here.
Especially with an offense,
Last one.
with an offense, that is as good as it is. How much better does LeSean make this offense?
Yeah, I mean, he obviously is going to add to the offense. I mean, whenever you get a guy that's had that much success in the NFL, then you're going to add to your offense in each and every way. And so I think, like I said, the depth that we have here, you can kind of rotate guys in and out from every single position, tight end, running back, receiver, and there's not going to be any drop-off, so I'm excited to have that.